Hi friends, I am Dr. Santosh Desai and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Desai's Gate Engineering Mathematics. In this video, we will discuss how to find rank of 3 by 3 matrix, rank of rectangular matrix and rank of square matrix of order greater than 3 and some examples from previous year gate question papers. So let us consider first for 3 by 3 matrix. If the given matrix is of order 3 by 3, then the rank of matrix is obtained by using definition of rank of matrix. So that is, first find determinant of given 3 by 3 matrix. If determinant is non-zero, then we directly conclude that rank is 3. If determinant of order 3 is 0, then find determinants of order 2. Now the determinants of order 2 are obtained by deleting rows or columns or both rows and columns. So if at least one determinant of order 2 is non-zero, then rank is 2, otherwise rank is 1. So here we are considering determinants of various orders. So these determinants have some special name and it is called as the minor of the matrix. So that is, we consider it as a note. The determinants of various orders obtained from given matrix are called minors and order of determinant is order of the minor. Now let us consider the procedure for rectangular matrix or square matrix of order greater than 3. So in the examination, if the given matrix is of order 3 by 3, then use previous method. And if it is not, that is, if it is rectangular matrix or square matrix of order greater than 3, then we use the echelon form of the matrix. Now, to find the rank of rectangular matrix or square matrix of order greater than 3, first we reduce the given matrix to the echelon form with the procedure given below. So first, if A11 is equal to 0, that is first element of the first row is 0, then use elementary row or column transformations such that A11 becomes non-zero. Then in the second step, use row transformations only. So note here, you have to use only row transformations. So using row transformations only, bring zeros everywhere in the first column, that is below the element A11. So you have to use row transformations of the form Ri plus K Rj, and using these row transformations you have to bring 0 everywhere in the first column, and we have to repeat this procedure for the elements A22, A33 and so on. So after completing this, we will get one matrix, and that matrix is called as the echelon form of the matrix. Now, the rank of the matrix is nothing but the number of non-zero rows in the echelon form of the matrix. So now consider the examples. The rank of matrix. So here 3 by 3 matrix is given and 4 options are given as 0, 1, 2 and 3. Now here we note that the given matrix is of order 3 by 3. So therefore we consider its determinant first. So determinant of given matrix is equal to 1 into bracket minus 1 minus 0 minus 1 into bracket 1 minus 0 and plus 1 into bracket 1 plus 1. Simplifying this, we will get 0. Now the determinant of order 3 is 0. So therefore by procedure we have to go for determinant of order 2, and which is obtained by deleting a row, a column or both row and column. So let us consider first determinant of order 2 as 1, 1, 1 minus 1, which is obtained by deleting third row and third column of the given matrix. Now simplifying this, we will get minus 2, and which is not equal to 0. So therefore by definition you can say that rank of this matrix is 2, and that is the conclusion. So here minor of order 2 which is non-zero exists, and minor of order greater than 2, that is of order 3, is 0. So therefore the rank of given matrix is 2. Now consider next example. The rank of matrix. Here 4 by 4 matrix is given and we have to find the rank. Options are given as 3, 1, 2 and 4. Now here, since the given matrix is 4 by 4, so we are not using our first method. So here we have to reduce this matrix to the echelon form, and to reduce the echelon form we know the procedure. So here the first element is 1, which is non-zero. Now we bring all the zeros in the first column. Now the second element in the first column, that is already 0. So you have to bring only 0 in place of 4 and in place of 3. Now in place of 4, we can bring 0 with the transformation R3 minus 4 times R1. And in place of 3, 0 can be, we can bring 0 in place of 3 by using R4 minus 3 times R1. So with these transformations, the given matrix takes the form. There is no change in the first two rows. Now the third row can be changed as first element is 0. Then we will get minus 14. Then 3 minus 32, that is minus 29, and 1 minus 28, that is minus 27. Similarly, the fourth row is obtained with the transformation R4 minus 3 times R1. So the first element is 3 minus 3, that is 0. Then 12 minus 12, that is again 0. Then 24 minus 24, this is again 0. And last element is 2 minus 21, that is equal to minus 19. So you will get this matrix. Now, whatever the procedure we have performed, we have to follow this for the A22 element also. That is for second element of the second row. Now, first you have to make it non-zero. Now, to make it non-zero, we interchange R2 and R3. So we get the new matrix where first row is as it is. Now, second row will be 0, minus 14, minus 29, minus 27. Third row is 0, 0, 3, 0, and fourth row is 0, 0, 0, minus 19. Now here one can check that this matrix is in the echelon form. That is, in the first element and below the first element, all the elements are 0. Second row, second element, below all elements are 0. Third row, third element, below all are 0. And there is no element below the fourth row, fourth element. So this is the required echelon form, and if it is in echelon form, then rank is obtained just by counting the total number of non-zero rows. So here non-zero rows are 4, and therefore rank of given matrix is 4. Now consider one more example, the rank of the matrix. So here rectangular matrix of order 3 by 4 is given, and also the options are 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now here again this is 3 by 4 matrix, so you have to reduce it to again to the echelon form. So again let us consider the first element and try to bring zeros in the first column. Now in place of 2, we can bring 0 by using transformation R2 minus 2 times R1, and 4 can be reduced to 0 with the transformation R3 minus 4 times R1. So therefore, given matrix takes the form. There is no change in the first row. So the first row is 1, 1, 0, minus 2. Now the second row will takes the form 0, minus 2, then 2, and last element is 6. And third row with the transformation R3 minus 4 times R1, we get 4 minus 4, that is 0. Then 1 minus 4, that is minus 3. 3 minus 0, that is 3. And 1 minus 8, so that is equal to 9. Now let us consider the second element of second row, that is minus 2, and by using this we have to reduce 0 below all the elements. So we have to reduce minus 3 to 0, and we use the transformation 2 times R3 minus 3 times R2. So therefore with this we get there is no change in the first two rows. So the first two rows are as it is, and then the third row will takes the form. So we will get 0, 0 and 0. Now this is the echelon form of the matrix, and here number of non-zero rows are 2, and therefore rank of given matrix is 2. So these are the two simple methods to find out the rank of the matrix. So I repeat once again, if the given matrix is 3 by 3, then use our first method, that is find the determinant. If determinant is non-zero, then you conclude rank is equal to 3. If determinant is 0, then find the determinants of order 2. If at least one determinant is non-zero, then rank is 2, otherwise rank is 1. And if the given matrix is a rectangular or 4 by 4, reduce it to echelon form and count total number of non-zero rows, and that number is nothing but the rank of the matrix. So in the next video, we will discuss solution of system of linear equations. For more videos, please subscribe my YouTube channel Desai's GATE Engineering Mathematics. Thanks for watching. Bye.